welcome back to Tales and Treasures. I am your host, the Selfish Santa. Now, I know you have come to expect to hear all about my favorite presents I got for myself this year. But before we get to that, let me spin a little yarn. A tale of how the selfish Santa came to existence. To see how it all began, we must go back in time, all the way to mid-90s. Ho ho ho! Now, let's imagine the selfish Santa as a regular old child, as portrayed by this 30-year-old man here. Let's see what happened on that dreadful Christmas.
I wish I had some other toy than just this chain. I know! I'm gonna write a letter to Santa and ask if I could get some other toy or even games. Yes, I know.
Okay, let's see what the children want this year. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, Bernard, I got my uncle's letters again. So, after Santa Claus threw away my letter, I vowed to myself that I would never be without presents again. And now, I buy and I buy and I buy, and I will keep on buying presents for myself until all the stacks of games will collapse on me and bury me alive. And now, the moment none of you have been waiting for, favorite pickups of 2022. Ho, ho, ho. So, as some of you might have guessed, I've gotten more Pokemon stuff. Ooh. So here is one of my newest strategy guides, Sapphire and Ruby version. Yes, that was very nice pickup. Yes, let's see what we have here. And I've gotten these Pokemon Lemming cards. Were a very interesting and obscure find. Not everyone has this. And this was something I've been trying to find a very long time. And you might be thinking that is just Pokemon Colosseum. That is not very hard to find. Are you senile? Yes, but that is besides the point. What we have inside here is Pokemon box Ruby and Sapphire. This is very hard to find, especially in the United States. The price is really, really high. But here, it is not. But it's still sort of hard to find. So, I was very happy to get it. Another cool Pokemon find, Pokemon Leaf Green version. Yes, it was a very cool find. That is very nice. And of course, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet double pack with the golden steelbook that comes with it. That is very nice. And also I got the other kind of steelbook. I still want the violet steelbook, but it is very nice to have this so quickly before it gets really hard to get. And last but not least of the Pokemon pickups, Pokemon Stadium. For it is dusty like me. But yes, this was a really cool find. I just need to find a protective case for this one as well. Yes, this is very cool. A bit of a beauty mark here, but it does not bother me because I got it for so cheap for myself. So yes, I think that is all my Pokemon pickups, but then there have been a few other interesting ones that I am very happy to have in my collection. Here are two very interesting Xbox One or Series X games. It works on both. But no, not too many people are talking about this, but these are very interesting games and they have interesting graphics and visual styles. I recommend trying these out. I believe this one is getting harder to find, so you better hurry up before it is too expensive. Next up, there is another Xbox game. You might find there is a kind of a theme to this. Most of my favorite pickups are for the Xbox. But yes, Dying Light 2 Stay Human. Ooh, very scary zombies at night. Actually, it is very scary. You know, I'm really afraid to play the nighttime sections. Ooh. But yes, and there is a very beautiful steelbook. Ooh, very nice. And talking about scary things, I got the Subnautica and Below Zero. These are very scary, you know, underground fish. Yes, below the sea there are these huge fish and they are scary. And also some other stuff. I highly recommend playing this game. Yes, it is very scary, but also kinda relaxing. You might think that those two don't really go together, but try it for yourself. It is very nice. You get to explore the sea and all other kinds of stuff. Last of some of my favorite pickups, there has been This Is the Police 1 and 2. This is a very different kind of game that I usually play, but I decided to test it and I really enjoyed it. Being the captain of your own police precinct has not been my dream ever, and it is still not, but this is still a very interesting game. Also, I did a bit of a trade with a guy from down under, and he got some PlayStation games, and what I got was all the Australian exclusive things and cover variant stuff. I will be talking about more in another episode. Also, I'd be amiss if I didn't mention one of my favorite games from my childhood got this limited run special release. And yes, I really enjoy this. What was I saying? Oh yes, my favorite pickups. Yes, this was very nice. I enjoyed getting this so much and reliving the nostalgia with my cousin who also enjoyed this game. Oh, oh yes. also got a MacBook Pro because I'm a supposedly professional at editing. Not really, but I'm trying to be, so got a better computer. So that was most of my favorite presents I got for myself this year. I don't know if I forgot something, because I keep forgetting stuff. But I hope you enjoyed it and learning more about the selfish Santa. Me. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Remember, it is very important to buy yourself gifts because no one else will.